You know what? I am proud to look people right in the eye and tell them I am a professional in the network marketing industry. Because here's what I know to the inner being. My lifestyle is better than most people in Cary, North Carolina or Nashville, Tennessee. Now, yes, I do know people in Nashville that make way more money than I make. But they trade 18 to 20 hours a day, every day, to do it. And if they slow down at all, their income slows down dramatically, maybe even stops. See, this is better. For those of you that understand this, this is better. It's a huge industry. $110 billion globally, $30 billion in the U.S., 15+ million distributors in the U.S. Warren Buffett owns 2 network marketing companies. That's a pretty astute businessman. Do you realize they did some kind of auction? I didn't see this. Somebody was telling me about it. They auctioned off a lunch with Warren Buffett. And a Japanese businessman paid $2.5 million just to have lunch with Warren Buffett. Well, he owns 2 network marketing companies. He's a pretty smart guy. See, he says that those investments, dollar for dollar, are some of the best investments he's ever made. This is an industry that can change people's lives, as you heard in the room tonight. Very important. So one of the questions I get is, how can I do this? How many of you in here are busy? Anybody here busy and work hard? Did anybody work hard from 2001 till right now? And do you think you might have to work hard from 2008 on if you don't change what you're doing? Probably harder, unfortunately, for less in many cases. So we've put together a system that is simple. See, that's very important. A system that every professional can do. And so how do you do this? Well, you can do it in person. I'll share with you that I don't do a lot of prospecting in person, but you can. And how does that work? Well, you could run into Herbert here. And you could say, hey, Herbert, how's it going? Herbert, do you keep your income options open? Oh, you do? Man, that's fantastic. Take this DVD home with you tonight and view it. It's about 40 minutes of information on leveraged income. I think you'll find it really intriguing. Let me give you a call tomorrow and see what your thoughts are. So see, I would then let a DVD do the talking. But here's what I want all of you in the room to notice. Notice I didn't look at Herbert and say to Herbert, Herbert, you are looking kind of toxic, buddy. See, this is not about trying to sell Herbert a product. Our product is freedom. It really is. It's based and supported by incredible health products that change people's lives. And so I always lead with the idea of income. Probably people in here just like my best friend that has 2 SUVs for sale. And as we say in Tennessee, there ain't nobody buying. See? Lives have changed because of our economic situations. We can help people very simply. So you can do the DVD pass out, or you can invite people over to your house to hear about a way to diversify income. Have a group of people over, do what we call a private small group presentation. Then tomorrow when I follow up with Herbert, I'm going to follow up and I'm going to have Greg on the phone with me. And I'm going to introduce Greg to Herbert, and I'm going to let Greg do all the talking. So you know what Herbert's saying? Wow, I can do that. I can hand out a DVD. That took him about 10 seconds. And I can put somebody else on the phone to answer his questions. See, the system is very important. It's called duplication. And then you're looking for a decision. And if he says no to me, that's great. I don't get all worried about it because I'm looking for people that want what we have. You know what? There's a room full of people here in Cary, North Carolina that want what we have. That should tell you. You guys are sharp folks. You got a lot of options. This is something that people are looking for. I do most of mine over the phone. The reason for that is I have a challenge, just like all of us, in not talking too much. Not trying to tell Herbert everything there is to know about this. And so I do mine over the phone. I might call Herbert up and say, hey, Herbert, how you doing? It's great seeing you the other day at the Marriott. Hey, Herbert, do you keep your income options open? You do. You got a couple of minutes. I want you to hear about something really intriguing. And then I would 3-way him onto a 2 or 3 minute sizzle call. Sizzle call means it's got the sizzle. It's got what we have to offer people in a very short period of time, 2 minutes. At the end of that, I say, would you like to learn more? He says, yes. I say, great. Take a look at this website. Let me give you a call tonight or tomorrow. Then I 3-way call just like I did before. The key element there is I've spent maybe 2 to 5 minutes max on the phone with Herbert. 5 minutes. How many of you have 5 minutes? Anybody in here have a cell phone? I saw all of you raise one at the beginning of this deal. I've seen some traffic in Cary, North Carolina. It's a little bit heavy. Turn your radio off. That isn't paying you a dime unless you're George Strait. Pick up your telephone and let's call some people. Let's start sharing this message with some folks. And you know what? All of a sudden you'll find a few that find a few that find a few.